G'day, g'day. How's it going? Hope you're doing rather well. I am doing rather well myself. New idea for some videos. I got handed a guitar to have a look at, found in a shed basically, and they just want me to go over it and see whether it's worth fixing up, and it gave me an idea for a series of videos. So welcome to From Rags to Riffs. Where's the tuner? Where I take a beat up guitar, shed find, something found in the attic, whatever it is, and see if we can bring it back to its former glory. So here's the first patient. It is a Les Paul shaped instrument. I don't care about the brand, that's not the point. I've been asked to fix it up, so we're going to go over it. I thought the cool thing would be to actually look at each little part as we go and fix it up. So this could go for a few videos. Let's have a closer look. Let me zoom you in there and have a look at face value what I can see just by looking at it. So pretty radical looking thing. It's very graffiti. This is actually the finish of the guitar. This isn't this hasn't been drawn on there. This is actually what it looks like. But let's get into it. So straight up, first thing I noticed is the bow in that tailpiece. It is bent like that. So is this one. So that Tunematic is all sorts of out of shape. That's the first thing I noticed. Otherwise, switch is crunchy. Apparently it doesn't work very well, making sound. There's a knob missing there. The neck looks pretty good. Headstock. So yeah, there's some loose bits and pieces there. So we're going to just flush everything out, give everything a clean up, do all that sort of stuff. Restore the whole thing basically. But before I get started, let's make sure this works, because if it's good, there's probably no point touching it, really. So, yep, cool. Let's check truss rod first. After that, I'll give it a scrub up. So you're going to go down there, I've decided. How are we looking there? A bit wonky? Doesn't matter, does it? Righto. Hexagonal. It's a 4mm, which I'm not surprised. Little tight, but it's functioning. Just going to loosen it off. And see if I've introduced any. Yep, cool. That's what we want. So full steam ahead. Banana. A banana. A banana. How does dirt get in there if it's, you know, it's crazy. Trying to get into them holes there, they're actually full of gunk. We'll pull all this out and clean it up properly. That's actually been pushed in there. Clean this, I'll pull these off. Right. Looking alright. Hey. Back up there. Let's pull those bucker rings out and just give it all a bit of a clean up inside there. Yeah, boy. I forgot I had this. I bought this on the weekend. It's a ratchet screwdriver. Nothing new to a lot of people. And now I've got several of them, but I get tired of, not tired, but I just got one with each tip in it now. So I don't have to keep changing it over. I just grab the one I want. Yeah, good, big deal. Cool. Hey. No worries. Not so bad. Just be careful of them wires there. Cool. I'll just vacuum them out. I'll go and grab my vac and vacuum them out and screw them back in, but screwing them back in looks exactly the same as screwing them out, except it's in reverse. So yeah, let's have a look at that tailpiece is shot, so I think I've got one that'll fit, hopefully. It won't be black, it'll be chrome, but it's a donor part. If you I have what I call donor parts, so sometimes I get given a guitar or find an old beat up guitar and I strip it down for its parts. So when things like this happen, I can do it very, very cheaply for people. Let's have a look. Bam! That one. That's the one. Maybe. Let's try that one. And that one. And maybe this. Dunno. Let's go and have a look. bada bing, bada boom. Let's have a look here. I don't know whether that is definitely not going to fit, is it? We might be not in trouble, but I don't think that's going to fit, hey? Right. Little tight, but she's going to be good. That's going to be fine. Challenging. I do not have anything with that thread on it. Oh, dear. Alright, we're just going to have to use the black ones with that. This is fine. That works for me. But we'll just have to use the black posts for the actual bridge saddle itself. Whatever, that's not so bad. It's going to be better than what it was, isn't it? So make sure I get those bits back together. And yeah. Cool. So what I just did with that one, gave it a squirt of contact cleaner. Boy, look at that. Not so grindy now, is it? Righto. Well, cool. I know this has just been a while. I've just watched him clean a guitar, but that's part of it, isn't it? So, yeah, I can promise you things are going to get more exciting. I can assure you that. But that is just the boring bits out of the way, basically. And that's not the only part of cleaning. This will all get hand polished as well as up there. Yeah, so cool. That's it for this episode. We will continue on in the next episode. We will do the neck, fretboard, frets. We'll do all that. See how we go. We might start on the electronics, but otherwise definitely that. We'll go into proper detail on what's going on there. Yeah, like I said, I know it was not a thrilling video, but I appreciate it if you got this far. And like I said, we're going to start getting into the more funsy stuff. So I really appreciate you watching this far in. I'd probably have never done this before, but YouTube's been a bit weird lately, and yeah, things are a little bit different. So if you like what I'm doing here, I'd appreciate a like, a subscribe. I've got over 50 videos of me doing stuff like this on various instruments over the last few years, and that'd be rad. I hope you can stick around and watch the next one. It's going to be rad, I can assure you that. This is going to be a cool little series that we're doing. So, peace. Look after yourselves. Crazy things going on out there, but check on one another. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.